Everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back with part 3 of the Spider-Man book with Todd McFarlane's artwork in it. Very good. Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man Artist Edition. This is a huge book. It's like, wow, you see, here's the previews book right here. Look out the difference in that size. It's like, wow. And then you want to look at a comic book. Wow. So that's one book I want to do a flip through as well. Let's see. So look at this. Wishful thinking, Mr. Parker. This is MJ posing. He did a really good job with just the layouts and the detail and everything. He signed it down here. It's really cool. You can see the hair. Any touch-ups that he made. Oh, somebody took the wig off. It seems kind of simple and detailed at the same time, like some of the backgrounds and everything, because he did so much detail on the figures. I mean, keep the background simple, so it's not, doesn't get too muddy or too busy. Really nice eyes. Okay, this was issue 312. Here's issue 312 again, another page. This looks like page 16 or 17 on this side. And Spidey, more spider than man. That's why Todd always used to say it. He'd make him look more Spider-Man, more spider than man. Love the buildings and that webbing. Look at that webbing he did. There's so much detail he put in there. Just the way the buildings are and then down to the street and everything. It's like, wow, man. And him swinging to the building. Uh-oh, something's back here. Looks like the Goblin or something. Yeah, he got him here. Wow, nice sound effect. Detail, and he signed this one too. Look at all the detail he put in. Just everything, all the little small pieces of glass. And whoever had to ink this, I forgot the inker's name. But it's like, man. Just beautiful. Okay, let's go to the next page. Let's see this one. Die. See some white out on the body there. Explosions. Bullets. Goblin, whatever the things he's shooting at him. Not today, Hobgoblin. Okay, it's Hobgoblin. You see the white out on him and everything. Look, Todd McFarlane, 89. Wow, man. And he signed it down here, too. Looks like Hobby's had enough. You okay, Osborne? So, obviously both of them were in that issue. So, man, I like the black and everything, just all the black background. And the hair. You see, now this page, this is issue 314. Over here, let me just go down to this thing here. Volume 1, number 314, April 1989. Wow. Let's see. You see the inker. Okay, I thought that was David Michelini. Oh, he's the writer. Let's see, Todd McFarlane. Did Todd ink all of this? He must have. Wow. I was thinking he was the inker at one time. Okay, he's the writer, David. So Todd did everything on this. It's cool how they did this, put the spiders in there. You can see how they're all stuck down. Everything's cut out and stuck down. Down and out in Forest Hills. You see everything, how all the marks and everything. Like I said, I'd love to know who owns these pages. They're just beautiful. It's all the detail, all the references and everything he had to come up with and try to draw all of this. Okay. Let's see now. This is issue 314 again. Looks like page 11. Somebody's really running really fast. Oh, get him caught in the web. See the two different inks. I don't know if that's a Sharpie or what there. And this is like black ink. Really cool. Just the detail on the web. Look at that. Don't worry, my webbing will dissolve in an hour. Though with luck, you'll be warbling Silent Night in a nice warm holding cell by then. Now you see all the different, the way the ink, look, you use something different in there with a brush or whatever it is, and then the inside the tree there, and all this down here. Nice solid blacks on Spider-Man. And this guy, man, the time it took. She's happy to get her purse back. Yep. He used to like Crazy Cat, I remember that. He put that in all of his stuff. That's funny. Wow. That's a beautiful page. Here we go with page 14. Manhattan, the offices of Daily Bugle publisher J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know if you've seen the guy that played J. Jonah Jameson lately. I just saw him in that movie, The Tomorrow War. Well, right before I saw him in that, I saw him in pictures with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doing workouts. Man, he is swollen. He cut. He works out. It's like, wow, he looks pretty good. All the detail. All the people in that last panel there. Cool. You see the hair is changing. He did something different. Changing color. The buildings are really cool. I like how he draws his buildings. John Byrne has a certain way, George Perez has a certain way, and Todd McFarlane has his way. It's like, wow. Like all the different other people I've seen for Image Comics and Marvel Comics and DC Comics, they have a certain way they draw their buildings, and I took a lot of hints from how I drew my buildings from Todd, and I liked John Byrne and George as well. Perez. Very cool panel here. Holding the cigar, the hands. Really nice. Okay. These pages. Make sure I get them turned right. There's another one. This one's page 3 from issue 315, it looks like. Eddie Brock with Venom. All the detail in there. What's happening? The death of an innocent is always a tragic affair, even when absolutely necessary. We're sorry. He's talking in a duel. It's like, wow. But sacrifices have to be made if Venom is to be more free, or to be free once more. Wow. That's a cool panel there. And we must be free. Spider-Man. Cool. He was way up there. Here's the webbing with him as well. The detail in it, detail in the buildings and everything. Wow. This looks like Hydro Man right here. This is page 4 of 315. Speaking of whom, some 1,500 miles away, this isn't Dodge City in the 1800s, Hydro Man. Wow. You put, like, he's sploosh. Goes through him like he does Sandman. All the detail on that panel, that's nice. I drew my water like how Todd did his here. When I was drawing the comic book, I liked how he did just all the stuff in the bubbles. And George Perez did this as well. All the bubbles and everything, and the splash marks and everything. I wanted to be like what they did, and just with the detail, and this is really cool. Well, here's a nice page. Here's 315, page 9. This is cool, him going up the side of the wall here. I like the face there. That's cool. The highs up. And there. Wow. That's a nice page there. That'd be a nice page to own. Wow. I like the buildings down here. The angle and the perspective, how he did it. And over here, this is page 11. This is cool. It has the drop down lines and everything. That's cool. Man. You see some of the white out on him. This panel here, he's leaping through. Go to the basement. It's like, wow. He doesn't look too happy. Okay. This is the cool panel here. It's the pose. He really spent a lot of time doing this. These are really nice pages. It's almost like almost all of his pages would be like collectible, just how he drew them all. With the detail and everything and how he laid them out. You know, some pages in a book, you look at them, if you see the original artwork, you're like, yeah, it's really nothing interesting in them. It's like the way it's laid out, it doesn't draw your eye. But Todd had a way of doing it. And same thing with George. They had a way of doing it where any page that they drew, you wanted it. Stan Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man. The Venom. I like how this is. Look, just the little white parts, the eyes and everything, the teeth and everything, just to jump him off of that black back there. It's like, wow, he's just melding right in with the black. Venom rules. Wow, that'd be terrifying. Dead meat. So white out some of the marks and everything, clean it up a little bit. And the splooshing water, that's cool. Look at all the detail. I mean, the marks, the lines, and swoosh marks. Like, wow. Okay, Todd must have did the inking here too. With all of it. See, this is June 1989. Wow, it's so long ago. Issue 316. Now this is a really cool page. Look at this one. Speak of the devil, and you'll hear the rustle of his wings, it says. Or in this case, the click of his shutter. So he's taking pictures. You see the different circles and everything, the different color it is, and the word balloons, or the thought balloons. And he's signed it up here. Well, look at the details. What I'm talking about. This one, he's got detail on him, but then they detail on everything, all the junk that he's taking, standing on. Looks like a junkyard for cars and everything. It's like, wow. And then he's got the fence back there with all the detail on that. You know, there's a fence around junkyards. It's like, man, that would be a cool picture to own too. Panel or page. It's all here. Look at all the detail, stacked debris and everything. Man. And this one down here, uh-oh. Getting ready to whack the policeman. Spidey's got to help. Really cool. This is page 6. So let's see if I can get them turned. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, this is a cool one. Did it jump that far all the way to page? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Here's page 22 of issue 316. Looks like he cut out a lot of real pictures or something like that and copied it in black and white and then laid him on top of that. Jack Kirby used to do that. This is really cool. And I've seen some stuff like the Submariner they did in Kazar on the front covers of different books that they put them on. They use a real background and then stick a drawing on top. It's really cool. Thus the hours of night crawl by. Spider-Man crisscrosses Manhattan in an all-inclusive grid. He does not enjoy himself. That's cool. That'd be a nice painting or a nice page to own as well. Like I said, just about every single one of them. So far, I'm looking at these. Wow, it'd be awesome to own these. Look at this one. And the panels are different sizes or almost the same size. Well, the long panels look really cool. And then you have these two panels here about the same size, but he opens them up and everything, which is the dynamic of how he lays his pages out. It's really nice. This is cool here. This tall panel. Wow. You see his buildings and everything, just the lines. And this one's to that real rankling dude, Ken. Hang tough and don't muck around, he says. Todd McFarlane. This is June 5th, 1989. Wow. Look at the line work on this. How neat and clean that is. He's swinging down, then you got this coming down here. You can just see the movement and everything. Wow. Thwip. And he catches the guy. Just beautiful. And here. It's nice. Like I said, I know if you just sit down when you're scribbling, you ever sit down and on a piece of paper and just start scribbling and you put detail after detail after detail into something and just add circles and squares and lines and squiggly, whatever, and fill a whole page. I mean, if you're sitting there waiting at the doctor's office or something like that, or just sitting around, whatever you're doing, and just scribbling, and you think about doing this webbing, everything. It's like, wow, it's beautiful. I've done that. You can fill a whole page up or something like. You might think like if you did a page like that on a nice piece of paper, something like this, just squiggly lines, and made a nice image or something like that, you could sell it. Take it on eBay. Say my squiggly lines, and see if you can sell them. If you got some type of layout or some beautiful design, you can do that. Sell your artwork. Very cool. Oh, this is nice. This is book 317, page 15. It says. Look at all that background. Wow. And they left this open, but the hair is beautiful. It's like, man. Todd McFarlane. See all the detail in this. I mean, just this solid black here for stretch pants. And how he did the leather jacket or jean jacket, whatever he's got on. And here. It's nice. The curls, the hair just really looks pretty. Wow. Nice hair. You can see a little bit of white out in there. Over this is page 20. Looks like here it says 15, but down at the bottom it says 20. This is a nice square here panel. He wants me to run from him. Heck, I want me to run from him. But maybe I can throw him off by going for the unexpected. Instead of running, he attacks. But Venom was tough then. He hated him back then, so... Wow. Huge. Oh, flipped him like judo. And smacked the head into the ground. Man. This is cool. Look at that face. He wasn't playing with him. Then what we got here? Rock, it says. Or rock. Go away. Issue 317 again. This is page 23. It says down at the bottom. Now this is cool. See the solid black here? And then this one's done in some other type of ink. And everything where it faded over time. But it looks black, I'm sure, in the comic book. But this is cool, the image here. Him just popping out of the panel. And the line work. Really nice. And in here then, that's cool. See how you open this up? Just he drops down. Just open that up right there. Boom. Spidey. And he lands. Ouch. Cool looking warehouse. Remember, when these were out and everything, I lived in Youngstown, Ohio, and there's a lot of warehouses and everything like there, and just fences, and you go by junkyard, you just see all the different stuff, and I'm not sure what he looked at or where he lived when he was doing this, Todd, but just to get the references and everything like that, and the feel for that, for this to draw this. This is cool. Breaking the lock. Master lock. Really nice and clean. He's going to die. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Man. Now we got, this look that, see, I was looking down here, that's cool. You see Todd McFarlane 1990 there. This is page 317, page 25. Or issue 317, page 25 on this one. That's cool. And way up there. Look at the water, how he drew the water. And him down in there. And over here, you got a Spidey tracer or what? Yep, looks like it. That thing would fly. He doesn't know what it is, but yeah, he could smash it. Oh no. Costume felt the tracer. Moving it forward. Uh-oh. Look at that face. Well, well, what have we here? Or what had we here? Yep, crick. Quenched it. That tears it. I'm out of here. Wow. Yeah, Venom was scary. Can see how, hopefully they put him in a new movie or something like that so you can see him and have him be terrifying. He was scary in the first time you saw him, but I think they could probably do a better job. Maybe doing it again. And go back. Here's another page here. This is issue 317, page 27. This is cool. Look at all the line work. It's just so cool. There's like a gray value to it. And then the white where it's getting smacked, and then Spider-Man, just he pops right off of that. That is awesome. And this square is beautiful. Man, he's got him on the water there. See no line work on the face and everything. With the costume here. It's really nice. Keep it clean. It's on here, but underneath it's clean. And they're jumping down here. Oh, what's he saying? Smacked him inside the head. Uh-oh. You want me? Then take me. I'm yours. No more fun. Aw. I'm not talking to you, Brock. I'm talking to the alien. Uh-oh. Wow. And we're going to page 11 on issue 317 or 318. These are cool. Like the little, just the way you do layout and everything, just something interesting to catch your eye. See, have you seen any pages that you wouldn't want to own? Like I said, I'm looking at every single one of these pages. These would be awesome to own these. Like the little snapshots. Polaroids of some pictures and everything. Just really cool how he did these. And then the Spider-Man sitting right there. Wow. On the side of the building. Corner. With the gargoyle. Hawk nose. Nice. Let's see, he's got his camera. Everybody take pictures. Or he's at taking pictures. Has been taking pictures here in 1989. Todd McFarlane. Cool. And maybe Pee Wee Herman will play linebacker for the Rams. Yeah, he's talking to something. Look at the buildings. Very cool. See how that looks? You got the silhouette of buildings here, and then this one, more detail in this one, and these less detail here. It looks really cool just to make it look like it's pushing further back, going back. Nice. I did a lot of that too. He said, all the comic books I used to collect back then, I used to try to just look at whoever the ones I really liked, and I did that stuff with them. The ones that were really good, the way they laid stuff out and the ink stuff, and Todd was a master. Wow. And I know he said it took him years, he had to learn and everything, but when he was doing Spider-Man, he was really good. Now, what's this one? This is page 20, and issue 318. Oh, the Scorpion. That is so cool. Look at these two panels. Just awesome. Look at the fence, the razor wire at the top, and then look at how he inked the Scorpion. Man. Just beautiful. Like the trees and everything. And then down here. Wow. Just nice. Really nice. Over here, issue 318, page 24. I like this too. I used to do these as well. There's so much energy there. And that word balloon is beautiful. Wow. This is cool. Look at all the people. It looks huge. And that looks menacing. Oh. Uh-oh. Bulletproof. Bullets bounce off Scorp, he says here. And now here, uh-oh. Get hit in the back. Ouch. Look at the power that looks when it's coming off. The energy and everything. You signed it in red. That's cool. Let's see what else we got. A couple more pages. I'll be done. These are cool. Here's issue 319. This is page 6. Scorpion again. These draws are really cool. Certain artists you like to see them draw. If you come up with characters when you were a kid, or certain characters that you like, you want to see how they paint them or how they draw them or ink them. And Todd was somebody, Rob Liefeld, even though some of his anatomy, like everybody always joked about or something like that, but he still had a commercial style. And I'd like to see him draw some of my characters. Todd McFarlane, like I said, George Perez, Ryan Benjamin is good, David Finch. It was all these different people. It's like John Byrne. You just like to see how they draw the characters. Mark Silvestri. There's so many good guys that draw so well. Everything. Man, I like to see Jack Kirby draw some of my characters. But then there's people that draw kind of like Jack, so I guess you get kind of like the same thing, but just so awesome. Draw your characters in their style if you look at it and copy it. I've done that too. I draw a lot of my characters like Jack and John and Byrne and George Perez and Todd McFarlane. I have to get my artwork out again. These are cool. Oh, now he's going to put a Spidey tracing on him. I liked how he drew his shine and then as well. I used a lot of this, the way he drew shine and different things. The line work and everything, and the thicker lines, and then left open spots and used spots like this. I used a lot of spots like that. I loved how he did that. Here's one of the last pages I'll do on this video here. You see how cool this is? Look how dark. Just the buildings are dark, and then how he did the trees and the lights coming from this way because it's darker on this side. Look at that fence. How cool that looks. And there's no light coming off there. He didn't shade anything here. I guess they could do that with colors. This is cool. Now he's home. That's cool. Mary Jane doesn't look too happy. The shoot didn't go well or something. Oh, fishnet stockings. There he's sitting there on the couch. Like drawing different poses like this is cool. Little cat, panther. And her hair's lighter here. Everything, it looked darker in some of the other panels they've drawn, but it looks lighter here. The way he inks it and everything. But he signed it down there. But very cool panel and page as well in this. So, alright, I'm going to stop here. But let me know what you think. I'll start part 4 soon. But I love this book. It's awesome. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. And Collector Dude is out.